What is up? What is up? What is up? Hope everybody had a great day. It is much later in the afternoon, early evening over here, 7:01 on the dot here in San Francisco. Hope everybody's having a great day, or at least had a great day. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? We got Mr. Old School in the building. We got VG Kicks, a good buddy of mine. Thank you for... Yeah, we hit, guys. We freaking hit. We freaking did it. We freaking did it. We did it today, and we actually did hit on... I'm just kidding. We didn't actually hit the lotto, but we did hit these lottos over here. So, got the jackpot, and we got the lottery in the freaking building. Now, these weren't the easiest to acquire, but I am really happy to have them today because they pretty much had the release yesterday on sneakers, as we do know, and then today at some shops, you know, some boutiques. So really happy to have these, and really happy to review them for you guys today, because it's an exciting drop, and I think a lot of people definitely asking a lot of questions around these and just want to know a little bit more. Like, you know, if I didn't necessarily hit on sneakers, just full transparency here, so I definitely did have to do a little bit of running around over here to get these in the building today. But I'm hyped. I'm happy to have them. I'm happy to have gotten a product shot and rocking with you guys today. How are you guys? What is up? What is up? What is up? I'm just gonna get some tunes in the building. Hope everybody's doing good overall. But yeah, let me go ahead and just figure out what we can actually play here. But yeah, let me go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Thank you, appreciate it. You know what's crazy to me is, like, I feel like haircuts here in San Francisco, because it's such a priced out city, can go anywhere from $50 to $60. And I'm talking for a men's haircut. So not that I spend that much on a haircut. I typically get my cuts over at Chinatown, not gonna lie, and they cost me anywhere from $6 to $15. Full transparency here. You know, I mean, because where's a lot of the money going? We're spending money on sneakers over here, right? So, not on haircuts, we're spending on sneakers. But, you know, at the end of the day, I think that the place I've been going to for years now, they just do a good job. So, you know, why are we going to be spending for the whole experience, you know, $50 to $60 when we can just get it done and move on with our day, right? So let's go ahead and share our screen over here. But yeah, I know this has been covered by a lot of streamers, but it's my turn. So we have them in the building, and these are interesting. Now, I don't actually have these ones in my size, but the gray ones, they're calling the gray ones the Jackpot or the gray fog. I feel like Nike has been releasing a lot of dunks that are called the gray fog, or just a lot of shoes that have the word fog in it. I don't know, you know, beats me on why they decide to do that, but it is what it is. I'm not here to tell anybody what they should name the sneakers. Heck, I even come up with my own names. How did everybody do on the Tom Sachs? I was calling the Tom Sachs the yellow banana. You know, it's the yellow banana sneaker that released, but I did hit on them. So I'm hyped. I mean, well, we've been taking a lot of W's over here. Not gonna lie, it's been quite interesting past couple months, you know. So I'm not complaining. I mean, like, you know, full house, stock with sneakers. I can't hang on all this heat, so I'm gonna have to let go of it sometime soon. There are some changes happening in my life, so I'm gonna have to really downsize, and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very hard. Just full transparency here, because I think the main problem, and my dad was talking to me about this, is if I get the sneaker in my size, it's harder to let go of, as opposed to, oh, it's a size 11. That's not my size. I can definitely it's much easier to let it go. Yo, what's up, Murder? How you doing? Yo, what's good? And chat, what is good, Ernest? And chat, what is good? What is good? Tom Sachs was an L. Hey, man, look, I signed up for 2 emails. I took an L on, obviously, my... It's interesting to me because for Tom Sachs specifically, let me actually just bring that up over here. On StockX, and let's just bring up the Tom Sachs. I keep calling it the freaking yellow banana. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. So these ones, the general purpose shoe, they released it today in yellow, and they will be releasing these, I believe, at the end of September on the Nike app. So there's still a chance to get these. Just note, if you did hit on these today and you do plan on selling them, you're probably going to get your highest margins when you get them in. So sell early, sell high if you do plan on doing it. Again, this channel is not so much about reselling, but if you want to make some money on the side to put that towards, you know, some of your dream sneakers or investing in other stuff, other sneakers, highly recommend it. So I did join a buttload of contests for this one specifically. lucky that not only did we hit on the freaking lotteries and jackpots and have them in the building, but we also hit on these today. So really hyped about that. Yo, Kruger Bud, what is going on? Yo, shout out to Kruger Bud because we were kicking in a while ago, and he's actually he let me. He's pretty much lent me one of the loaner pairs over here. The gray ones in a 9.5 is actually his size. So shout out to him. Thank you. Teamwork, make the dream work. You know it, guys. I did want to also mention today because I was kind of torn between going live and then going to the Deluxe opening. Deluxe is reopening their store in San Francisco. And this is a huge deal. It's a really, I might still go. Really depends on how I feel after this stream. We're kind of powering through with I don't really drink Red Bull, full transparency, but we got to get this content out, and I'm gonna see if I can power through and even make it to the event because it's kind of a big deal. Like Deluxe has been literally one of the core skate shops in San Francisco. It's a huge deal, and me being a skateboarder for over 20 years, it's like. Just being around, it's a community. It's a community similar to the sneaker community. We have the skate community as well, and it's kind of a big deal. So I did stop by the shop a while ago. I believe Kruger Bud did as well, and they really changed the shop up. They really changed it, so I feel like I have to document it. Whether I document it today or tomorrow or sometime over the weekend, I promise you guys, you're gonna get a full 360 of the shop. I'm gonna go there with a camera. I'm gonna edit out a video, or I'll even go live. So I'm making that a little promise. I'm going to get that over on my channel prior to Sunday. I'm hoping to get that content out because I feel like the world needs to see the shop. The shop is amazing. They've really eliminated a lot of the stuff on the interior. Let me go ahead and just actually... Again, I'm just letting you guys know because I was torn between going there and doing this, but a lot of content creators are putting out their content, and I feel like I want to do this channel justice by getting this content out to you guys. Christian 2K, someone hit on the lottery. Yeah, not only did we hit the lottery, we hit the freaking jackpot, baby. Like, look at this, man. I don't mess around over here. We just hit it. We just freaking hit. I tried, just couldn't secure a pair. Guys, these pairs seem to have been pretty limited because I did join a contest over at True SF and I didn't win. I didn't get the call. But what's interesting to me is the guy who was signing people up, there were two girls that entered the shop and they were like, we want to sign up for size 7. And he's like, well, we don't have size 7. So he gave them the coupons or whatever, you know, the little tickets to write. They still wrote size 7, even though he let them know we only have a size 10.5 in the gray and a size 9.5 and up in the green. And they still wrote 7 and they put it in I don't make this stuff up. I'm sorry, guy, I don't make this stuff up. So like they wasted their entries thinking they're gonna hit a 7 when the shop doesn't even have a 7. Sorry, this is one of the funniest things and this is why it's so important. It's like, listen, because as I gave my entries in, and he tells me that, I'm like, whoa, can I change my entry? And he's like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead. So I changed it, you know what I mean? Hoping I would hit. I didn't get the call. It is what it is. We got them in the building, so we're gonna talk about them. But Ernest Vlogs second channel. No, you know, honestly, I want everything to be in this channel. Like, I want my channel to be as unique as possible. Like, obviously, going live is one thing, and I'm still figuring out my voice and everything here. You know, I had a lengthy conversation with Kruger Bud about it, and kind of like just really figuring out like what's my what's my niche within sneakers. Or I think I just really want to put my personality into this channel as much as I can. I think that is going to be the main differentiator with this channel versus every other channel is this guy. All right, so I'm gonna make sure that I bring my most authentic self to you guys, so that, you know, we can rock it, we can kick it, and I can tell you these funny stories on these freaking women putting their freaking size 7 when they like the guys tell them we don't have a size 7, you know. Oh my god, sorry, I cannot freaking. What are we sipping on, Ernest? Okay, I got 2 drinks over here, guys. So I've been on the sparkling water binge. So we're on this AHA. Lime and watermelon, and then we're also sipping on some Red Bull. Again, I don't endorse any of these energy drinks. They're complete trash, but I need to be live. I'm gonna try to go to Deluxe later. Strawberry apricot. This is real. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Strawberry apricot. Yeah. The gray is super clean, Christian says, and the pair I wanted, I can't. I can see these going up. Yes, these are actually doing pretty well on the aftermarket. Let's touch on that real quick because that's what this stream is about. Okay, So let's get to it. I don't mean to go on a tangent and talk about all this other stuff, but I feel like I needed to tell that freaking funny story. It's so ridiculous. Anyway, so we literally didn't get any calls or anything like that. I entered a couple stores here and there. But we do happen to have them over here. So I was able to hit on the greens in a 9. Okay. So anybody watching this, if you're a 9 and you want these, let me know. I'm more than happy to talk. DM me on Instagram, or let me know over here. Again, like, I'm probably not going to be hanging on to these because they're not my size. All right. So I just want to be upfront about that. Okay. But yeah, we're here. We're going to be talking about these. So these did release pretty much within the past 2 days. We did have the sneaker drop, and I didn't hit. These were hard to acquire, and there's a bit of hype behind these. I'm not going to lie. I mean, considering for a dunk, it's just like, you think about it. These specifically, there's a unique story to it, and I'm really surprised that it's not an SB. Because, it comes with a little coin, as I posted in my community page. It comes with a little coin that you can scratch off this, and on the back end, what it's going to release is something like this. So this is what the gray one looks like. Now I know Nike did have some grays that they released, I think in a GS with the red stripe pretty recently. So this is kind of similar. And then what you're going to notice is, I mean, if I bring this close, it does have the 7 and then the little, I know it's a little blurred out, but I'll show you the design once I open the box in. It's got the little like horseshoe on it as well for luck. It looks like cherries over here. When you're in Vegas and you got the slots and all that stuff, that's pretty much what it's going to be. And you scratch this off. So the gray ones, it comes in a black stripe. You scratch it off and it's red. And then I believe for the green ones, it's a black stripe, but you scratch it off, and then it's going to be black on the back. But then you do happen to have the design is going to be in white. So it's almost kind of like a bandana white on logo on black. All right. Or if anybody wants to size up, swap. Yeah, if anybody wants to size swap as well. I mean, so what I've been hearing, the best way to go about size swaps is going to your local stores or your boutiques, ask them, hey, do you have my size? I have this size, and then add some money on top of it and get your size. So that's another option that Krugerbo was talking about. Thanks, Krugerbo. I appreciate that. Christian, Mr. Old School says doing good, 100%. Yeah, I hope everybody is doing good. Christian 2K says I feel like it would have been super dope if one pair had like a price of 100,000. Yeah. Hey, I agree, and I really. It would have been really nice if one of the pairs, you scratch it off and it's gold. And if you have the gold, that's like a super, super limited dunk. And you win a car, or you win a trip to Vegas, and then like it's all expense paid by like Nike. And like, you know what I mean? Like, it would have been so cool if they did something on the back, because these people would have been crazy for this. They would have been absolute bonkers if there was like some kind of deeper story to it. Heck, we don't even know. Like, what if I go and scratch mine off, and then it is different and it's gold, and then what is it? And then later on, Nike comes out with some news. Oh yeah, we did release this like golden ticket or something like that. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, I honestly think this concept alone is just it makes sneakers fun, and it's what brings the community together. And that's why I love this stuff, right? And that's why I wanted to cover these, because it's important. So we got them both in the building, and I'm really, really excited to be touching on them. So the lotteries, I believe, is this one, and then the jackpots is this one, all right? And they do have specific names for them. So this is, God, I'm gonna murder this green name. It's the Malachit. I really cannot pronounce that. I'm sorry, but I look at this and it just reminds me of the lottery. I really like the fact that it's not white. It's more like a cream. It's like a dark, like a dimmed out white, kind of like a money white in a way. And then for the gray ones, it's pretty much, it also says lottery pack, gray fog, but I believe this is the jackpot. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's basically what I'm seeing, as the tongues are a little bit different in terms of color. So we'll definitely show that. But before we talk about what are they doing in the aftermarket, again, a lot of people haven't received their pairs yet. They either hit on Nike and it's still being shipped, which is why it's important for me to get this content out, so that anybody excited about it that did hit can watch it and they can be excited about it, because these are awesome in hand. They're freaking awesome. Willy Wonka, yeah. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, it's like, I'm almost certain that everybody dreams to be like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, where, and I think they did do something like that in the past. They did have Willy Wonka bars, and there was this contest and stuff like that, where you could win a trip to something. I don't know if it was an actual Charlie's chocolate, but I think you win a lifetime supply of chocolate or something like that. There was something, some kind of contest in the past. They did something like that. But yeah, I mean, it would have been cool if they actually did, or if the boxes actually came with like a freaking lottery ticket, you know, or a scratch card or something like that. I was actually thinking for my photo, it would have been nice if I had more time. I would have got like a scratch card and all this other stuff and really kind of put it together, or maybe even some, casino chips and stuff like that. Like that would have just been like a killer photo. But yeah, hey yo, we're doing it. We're doing it. Kruger Bud says malachite, like flying kite. Okay, malachite. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Again, I don't know everything here. We're rolling. We're making moves here, basically. So I appreciate each and every single one of you guys in the freaking building. Again, we're probably going to be live for, I don't know, probably an hour, if anything, maybe a little bit longer, because I'm going to try to hit the deluxe store. I can't even freaking talk right now. Give me 1 second. I'm going to have a little bit of sip of this. But, man, I wish these had a prize. People would go nuts. Yeah, they'd go freaking crazy. Well, you know, just the fact that I was able to acquire a pair, I'm like ecstatic, because these are clean, okay? So, in the order of how I'm going to be reviewing them, we're going to be touching on the malachite first, and then we're going to roll into the gray ones shortly after, okay? So I hope that sounds good with you guys. So based on what I've seen, when I went to the shop to purchase the malachite, because that's the one I wanted, the grays already sold out. Like the grays already flew. Apparently the grays seem to be more in demand versus this one. But to me, I think about lottery, I think about money, and it's like green. It's kind of like a no-brainer, right? But I think the fact that the scratch off on the gray is red is why a lot of people kind of wanted that. That's exactly what I think specifically. Let me just kind of keep rolling some of these tunes in the building here, but yeah, hold up. Yeah, so, okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and let me just blow up my screen over here. Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm super hyped to have these in the building. So, there's going to be, like, I'm going to have some time off pretty soon, so I am going to put a lot more work into the channel. I'm just letting you guys know I'm ecstatic. I'm really ecstatic because I have so many tools at my disposal to really learn more about everything. Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, all that stuff. Guys, but we got them over here. So it comes in your standard regular box. Heck, it would have been nice if they did something special with the box, but I think they did such a good job with the sneakers. So I do like the fact that they did this. So what's interesting about these, it does come with this weird paper with, it says, swoosh may have some slight variations due to blah, 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 and all this stuff. And I've never seen anything like this, so I don't know. To me, it just seems like when you get something like that, it's like, oh, these are made well, or these are made in probably Hong Kong or somewhere. So it does come with special paper. Check it out. Now, this special paper is what is printed on the back of the swoosh when you scratch it off, okay? You got a diamond, you got a cherry, you got the Nike check mark, you got a number 7. It's exactly what you do when you're running the slots in Vegas. That's what you get, all right? So let's freaking go. Let's pull these out of the box. These are clean, I'm not gonna lie. These are super clean. I'm so hyped. So it does come with this little coin, and it's a scratch-off coin, okay? Let's just close up on that so you guys can see. It says the ultimate dunk, if you can see that. And yeah, let me read it. It says the ultimate dunk scratch off coin. And what's nice about this is, well, you can leave it on the sneaker if you want to do that, but you're gonna have it flopping around. But you can also use it as a little keychain or something like that. So I find that really nifty. Now the back of it, I wish they double-sided it, but it's just flat. Okay, but look, at the end of the day, it's all about the presentation. But look at this. This is so clean. Okay, so front of the sneaker, you got that nice green, the malachite green, and that nice white, that dirty white money. Well, again, like the quality in this is really good. Like it's you're pretty much like standard dunk to the best of my knowledge. I'm feeling the material, and so it doesn't actually feel like your standard like Panda Dunk. You know how it's kind of like that plasticky feel. Like these actually feel like a slightly higher grade material for leather specifically. Stitching looks on par. Now the laces on this, I did want to bring that up. It's not your standard laces. These do seem like kind of like more of a, I don't know. They just kind of seem like more of like a thinner type of lace, if anything. So please take a good look at that. It's very different. Okay. So these are them. Back of the sneaker, you got that nice like white, that dirty white Nike. I'm really hoping the light can do it justice. But yeah, these are awesome. Let's go casino vibes. Yeah, no, definitely. The pine green. I mean, I'm gonna let you guys know right now. Like between both of them, I really like this one, and I wish this was my size. So I might be looking at a shop. I mean, if I don't end up selling these, I'm gonna try to do like a swap, as Kruger did say. But so these don't come with extra laces, from what I've seen, but these are them. This is both pairs together, and I really do like. I just like them. They're sick. There we go. I'm gonna have to figure out how to blow my screen up a little bit better, but the initial tag, the initial tag on it over here, as you see, it does come with that that Monopoly money, cha-ching. There we go. So like does this feel like winning the lottery? I mean, in a lot of aspects, the fact that this is a pretty high demand sneaker and I got it in hand right now, pretty much same day, like I'm hyped. I'm really hyped, and these are so sick. So yeah, no extra laces, but hey, who cares? Like, why do you need extra laces when you pretty much have it right here in the freaking building? I think the green laces definitely do these justice, and these are sick. On the inside, you're gonna have that that Nike, very similar to the tag. Back of the tag, nothing fancy. It literally just says made in Vietnam. And I don't know. I feel like a lot of the dunks that are made of Vietnam just seem to be of a better quality. I don't know. This is just based on observation. Again, but overall, these are freaking clean. Yeah, awesome. And yeah, just wanted to show you guys this. So again, I'm not going to be scratching these off because I'm still debating what to do with these, because here's the thing. If you do scratch these off, you're probably not going to be able to get the same value because of the fact that it's been tampered with. Okay, it's kind of like, would you buy a scratch card from somebody who's already scratched it? Probably not. Same with the damn sneakers. So please note, if you scratch this off and you're like, I just want to see the color behind it, like, you're probably not going to be getting the same value if you try to resell it on one of these platforms or on eBay or what have you. You're going to have to probably let that person know who's buying it. Hey, do you mind if I scratch this off? You know, but I would recommend keep it DS, because the moment you scratch it, it's not dead stock anymore, right? So yeah, these are awesome. These are awesome. These are awesome. I really like them. Now for this one specifically, I'm going to give these a solid 9 out of 10. I really like these a lot, you know, and not just because it's a freaking size 9, but because I honestly really like this color. It is just, I don't know, this just gives me money vibes, rich vibes, if anything. So yeah, super clean, super clean, super clean. Let's go ahead and let's just take a peek right now on how these are doing on the aftermarket, okay? Let me just tuck these away. Again, what are your guys' thoughts on these? I think they're freaking fire. I think these are freaking bangers for sure. And I'm just happy to have them in the freaking building here. Alrighty. So I'm just gonna tuck this away. Oh, we got a pretty fruity song. Let me go ahead and just see what else we got. Alright, yeah, the details are good. You got to wear those to Vegas. Yeah, hey, no, for sure. I can definitely see some photos of this with like in Vegas. I don't know, even just like the shoes with the chips in the background and stuff like that, you know. Anyway, let's quickly just take a look before we jump into the next sneaker on how these are doing in aftermarket, okay? Because I know that's a lot of people do want to know. They're like, well, okay, I got these. Like, what can I sell these for, right? Now, for me specifically, these retail for about 110, and then you factor in tax and all that mumbo jumbo, probably leaving the building at anywhere closer to 120, if anything. I need to double check my receipt. I got to be better about that. But for these ones specifically, for a size 9, see, you're going to be making a little bit of money. Now, not the most grandiose money, but I mean, look, you're purchasing for 120, you're selling it for 173. So I think if anything, you'll probably be leaving the table here with like $30 to $40. Not a whole lot of money, but I do see these as a decent hold. Again, I'm not the best reseller in the world, but I do see these as a decent hold considering how many were, just how limited they were and how hard it was to acquire these. All right. So obviously larger sizes are gonna just be better. Larger sizes in general are gonna be much better, as we know, right? So yeah. So what are we looking at? I mean, look at how much the so yeah. 14, 15, if you're able to acquire those, I think those are going to be really hard to acquire. Like just the larger sizes always go fast because those are typically, that's why you got to double up is what Mr. Old School says. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you're able to double up. What now? Would I purchase 2 right now? Maybe, but ideally, I think I do need to go through my dunk collection, really kind of figure out, okay, because I do want to have one of the videos I want to work on is having a top 5 dunks of this year, and I want to have them on hand for sure. Hopefully in my size. So that's the plan for one of my videos sometime soon, but this needs to be covered today, so that's why we're doing it. So we touched on that. Let me go ahead and just browse over here. Let me switch up some of the beats. So I appreciate you guys rocking with me. How's everybody doing? I know a lot of you guys said you guys are doing good. We're almost on Friday. I'm really excited because we're gonna be going live tomorrow. We're gonna be going live Saturday. We're gonna be going live Sunday. So I'm just letting you guys know. I'm kind of getting in my groove and just like, okay, we're just doing it. We're almost at 1,000 watch hours. So I just want to thank each and every single one of you guys. If you haven't already smashed that like button, greatly appreciate it. We're bringing this channel slowly but surely to the moon. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I'm just super thankful to have you guys rocking with me and, you know, listen to me babble on about these freaking sneakers at the end of the day, right? Let me go ahead and just switch up the song and we'll get into the next sneaker, okay? Let's get it. All right. So let's go ahead and tackle it right now. Actually, hold up. Where are we at? Yeah, let me just share this real quick. So this is the next sneaker we're going to be talking about. This is the Nike Dunk SE Lottery in gray fog, apparently. But I don't know. For me, I keep calling this one the Jackpot. I've seen the Jackpot name running around, and that's why I'm calling this one the Jackpot. And the Lottery, to me, is the Malachite, okay? So, yeah, we don't have to get into this whole mumbo-jumbo over here, but I just wanted to show you that photo. And let's go ahead and get into it, all right? So far, before I show to you, I'm curious what you guys might be leaning on. I mean, you might want to see it a little bit more close and personal, so we'll get to that. But I am curious at the end of this stream to let me know which one you guys might be leaning on, all right? All right, so here it is. Your regular Nike box. Let's go ahead and open it up. Also does come with this paper that I've never seen in my life, and I don't know if it has to do with the fact that you got to scratch off something. You know, that might have to do with it. And then we do happen to have that similar paper. Seems to be upside down for some reason, but like, look, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to show you these. What are these? These are the Jackpots. Damn. Now it's a much simpler type of shoe. You got the gray on the bottom matching the gray on top. You know, looks very simple. Now if you scratch off that black using that little coin, it's going to turn red. Okay, so that's something to take into account. And at the end of the day, it's just fun. It's fun to do this stuff. It's fun to get something and switch it up. Now, one of the things Kruger Bud was mentioning to me is, like, if he were to scratch it off, he wouldn't scratch off the entire thing. He would just maybe scratch off a little bit off it, you know, just kind of like a little bit of a teaser. I kind of like that, you know, because look, nobody makes the rules here. You can make this your own. I'm sure some people are going to do maybe some stripes, you know. You can do it however you want. Nobody's going to tell you you need to scratch it all off. You can literally, you can scratch this side, you can leave the other plain. You could scratch the inside, you can leave the outside black. It's entirely up to you, and that's what's exciting about this stuff, is you can really make it your own. As you do see over here, you can start to see there's a little bit of red peeping. So again, like, I mean, not everything's gonna come super, super perfect, and this is why we gotta handle these with care, because if we're going to resell them or, you know, sell them on the aftermarket, we want to make sure that they're in great condition, right? So this is why I need to take care of this, because this is a loaner pair. So shout out to Kruger Bud again. But overall, materials look A1. This looks freaking good. Stitching looks on par. Bringing it back, we got that nice dirty white. And there we go. Super clean. And then if you notice, the tongue tag is in red. So very interesting, much different. Back is going to be also made in Vietnam. Again, I don't know what it is about shoes just being made in Vietnam. They seem to be made of a much, much better quality. Super slick. Would you guys scratch off or not? Yeah, I'm curious. Guys, Kruger's asking, would you guys scratch these off or not? For me, for the green ones, I probably wouldn't. For these, I probably maybe would. You know, I have no clue. Inside, you got that nice Nike cha-ching, hit the jackpot, and it's right there. Hey man, I'm glad you freaking hit your size, because I was asking for a 9.5 and they sold out, and next biggest size I was able to get was a 9. But hey, look, I'm not complaining. At the end of the day, I'd rather have something that is as close feel like you guys just need to see them both in person, like on screen. So, bam. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm curious if you guys are, anybody who is watching this, let me know. Did you hit on these? Are you going to be buying these on the aftermarket? I'm very, very curious. And if so, which one are you going to get? Are you going to get the Malachite or are you going to get these gray fogs? Look at these. So as you see, the tongue tag on the green one is like a black and white, and then this one is a black, white, and red. Interesting. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Super clean. So one shoe will come with the coin, as you guys see over here. Both have the coins, so there's only one coin that comes in the pack, and that's basically it. So these are super clean. I'm super hyped. I'm super hyped to have these freaking sneakers in the freaking building because you know what we're doing. We're bringing to this channel the freaking moon, baby. Sneaker by sneaker. We're slowly bringing this channel up to where we need it to be. So that's it for the gray ones. I'm very, very curious which ones you guys might be leaning on because these are sick and these are freaking awesome. These are freaking awesome. As you do see, the green one specifically does have more of a cream sole versus this. It's more of a white sole. So please take into that into account. I don't know. For me, the green one just gives me old money vibes. Much, much better than these ones. These can kind of come off as a little bit more plain, but once you scratch off that initial bottom, this is what it's going to look like, and it's literally going to mimic this graphic as you see here. So this graphic, again, let me just blow up my screen here so you guys can see it. You got the cherry, you got the lucky 777, you got the diamonds, you got the cherry Nike check marks. So that's going to be the graphic on behind it. All right, I just want to let you guys know that. Now, I feel very, very lucky. Guys, for those that don't know, my birthday is actually July 7, 27, 1987. That's 777. I'm a fire rabbit, so I'm a very lucky person. And I think it's why I was able to hit, you know? That's why I was able to hit. So I'm really hyped. I mean, hey, maybe I got to just bring this to the freaking lottery one day. But we shall see. You never freaking know, because guess what? If I ever hit this jackpot or whatever, I'm bringing you guys with me, all right? So just know that, you know what I mean? Like, I was just thinking to myself, like, wow, if I ever hit it really big, I would have, like, the biggest sneaker giveaway in history. I would probably give anywhere from, like, $50,000 to $100,000 worth of sneakers, like, in the most hyped sneakers in the world, if I ever freaking hit a certain amount of money in some kind of jackpot. So just know that. Imagine one winner winning that type of jackpot. That would be insane. To be known as the guy who's like, yeah, that guy gave away 50 grand worth of sneakers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have like the entire Travis Scott collection. You have like literally any freaking sneaker that you could dream of in your size is just going to be mailed to you. Like how crazy is that? I just think of the craziest stuff here. But again, I'm only saying if I ever were to hit some crazy amount, like, I'm bringing this channel with me. You know what I mean? So just know that if you're rocking with me, we're going to bring this channel not only to the moon, we're going to bring you guys with us for sure. For sure. Again, I really wish that they did something very, very special. I mean, this is special. We have some special tissue paper on this. We have a special check mark. These are freaking sick. I'm a huge fan of this. And again, for anybody curious on the green ones, when you scratch them off, what's the backing going to look like? It's going to be black, but the graphic, as you see on the red ones, is going to be white. So it's just like you're scratching it off, and you're just going to see the white start to come out, but it's still going to be on a black check mark, which I think is fine. But for the green specifically, I would prefer not to scratch them. That's just me. All right. So I just want to let you guys know my honest opinion on these. God, these are cool. I'm ecstatic. Just having these in the freaking building here is awesome. You know, having you guys in the building, freaking rocking with me. Shout out to each and every single one of you guys over here. How did everybody do today? Like, I mean, if you didn't hit these, did anybody hit on the Tom Sachs? Like, how was that? Again, not only am I having these, I also hit on the freaking Tom Sachs on the same freaking account. This is the third time. I don't even know anymore. Like, I like to think that it has to do with the 777, but again, like, I don't want to come off as superstitious here. I don't know, just kind of born on a lucky star in a lot of aspects, but I will be reviewing them very soon. Guys, I got a lot of heat, and I'm I'm just letting you guys know there's a lot to look forward to in this channel. So stay tuned. We're going to be doing a lot of sneaker reviews. A lot of sneaker reviews. I got a lot of sneakers I'm sitting on that literally, and I have some time off. Literally within the next 3 weeks, we're going to keep our heads down. We're going to get really busy over here, and we're going to be reviewing sneakers that you guys probably even didn't know that I had, or like just hard to acquire sneakers. I'm ecstatic, and it's gonna be a fire. It's gonna be a fire September. It is gonna be a fire September, and oh yeah, no, Tom Sachs, that's my uncle. that's my freaking uncle, man. I just call him up, like, yeah, can you just make sure I win the contest, you know, and just I mean, it's crazy to me because it's the same email that I've won again and again and again, and I think they take that into account, because I was watching Jumperman Chris, and Jumperman Chris was saying he's like, the same accounts are hitting again and again, and I think it's like he wants to reward people who are like loyal. Again, I have no idea. I have freaking no idea, like what the algo is. Like, what is the algorithm? You know, is it like, does he have to like you? Does he have to like your email address? Like, I really have no idea what the freaking deal is, but yeah, I mean, God, it's going to be a very interesting month. I know the next most excited sneaker that I am excited for are going to be the Fire Reds, and guys, we need to double up. Heck, if we can triple up on that, that would be amazing. I do believe they're going to be attainable, but I also do believe there's a lot of demand behind them, because they're freaking awesome. They're freaking awesome, and I'm really hoping to double up on them. I'm gonna have to like kind of figure out. I'm like thinking another freaking sneaker. No, I gotta make some changes in terms of my collection for Jordan 3s, because I can't hang on to like 5 Jordan 3s. I just want to keep it at 3. So, but I need the reds. You know, I think we all need the reds, right? I did post that in my community. I went 0 to 3 on the sack drops. Oh damn. Okay, hey, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, I think most of the same people won all 3. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time pronouncing your name. It's Magic Thies 42. Hey, appreciate you jumping in the channel over here. If you're enjoying the content, you know, let me know by smashing that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Again, we're slowly bringing this channel to the freaking moon. But I review sneakers here as they come out, if I am able to acquire them. A lot of my focus is on SBs. I do love SBs because I'm a skateboarder at heart, you know. And yeah, I just wanted to touch on these because these are freaking fire. These are freaking awesome. You know what'd be sick? Rocking these, like one on each foot. You know what I mean? You got one green and one gray. Now they probably don't really look good together. So maybe don't do that, but I don't know. I think that would be definitely a baller move to be like, yeah, I'm just rocking like one of each of the freaking like lottery and jackpot ones. I think most of the same people won all 3. Yeah. No, definitely. Well, I'm one of them. I won all 3, and I'm probably going to be keeping all 3. I don't know, because one we ended up wearing, so the first 2 gray ones, one's on ice, one we're wearing to the ground, and then now I got the yellow. I'm calling them the yellow bananas. I don't know why. Forgive me on why I'm calling it the freaking yellow bananas. It's just such a yellow sneaker. Let me see. Yeah, these ones over here. So I'm curious. If anybody's watching this, let me know if you actually hit on these. I'm very curious if you went for these, if this is something, if this is your jam. I can see once these are dirty, they're probably going to look better than they actually do right now, like when it starts to fade and just get all worn down. Now, these sneakers were designed to be worn. They were designed by Tom Sachs to be worn, and that's why he's releasing more and more colorways and just putting it out, because he wants to dilute the market so that these don't go up I can't even say the word, astronomically in value for people to make a buck off, okay? Because at the end of the day, like, this channel, sneakers are just, like, to me, if you like them, rock them. It's kind of like one of my mottos here, and you know, I think it's important to actually wear your sneakers as opposed to just, you know, keep them in a freaking plastic case or keep them in a box, right? So I think it's ideal, like, if you do like them, to rock them and actually enjoy wearing them. You know what I mean? But he designed these in mind to really just kind of get it out to the masses, to really just like look, I wore these to a music festival in San Francisco, pretty much for 3 days. Well, for one of the 3 days, and we just like worn them out. You know what I mean? And they were to me they were very comfortable. It is more of like a trekking type of sneaker, but they're designed to be worn for anything. Anything, anywhere, whatever you do. If you're a carpenter, if you're a barber, if you do whatever your craft is, that's what this is about, you know? So they did do a little bit of a release on the Tom Sachs page. So let me go ahead and see if I can just bring up Tom Sachs. Yeah, give me a second here. So I just want to bring up the Tom Sachs store because I ended up actually. So these were the original ones, as we all know. You know, we've grown to love them, most of us. I do prefer this color. I think these look freaking awesome, and I'm really happy to have pairs in my size for sure. We go to the store. They did re-release some T-shirts. I know they're sold out. These ones, I believe. Well, this one still might be available in smaller sizes, but I believe in larger sizes they're all sold out. What's interesting about the last release is if you're in the United States, you couldn't actually purchase this T-shirt. It was really weird. It was like we can't mail this to your address. But for this time around, they were able to mail it to my address. I'm just like, okay, I'm just thankful to finally have a T-shirt. Let's go ahead and click into it real quick. Medium is my size, sold out. I'm very thankful to have been able to acquire one of those. So on the back, you just basically have your Nike Craft. It looks like a little freaking baby drew on it. And then on the front, it's Nike Craft with a little scribble. All right, I think these are cool. You know, something to match the sneakers. And initially, what released was the yellow ones. These ones over here, and that's it. They're gone. They're all sold out. So we're super thankful that we thank the sneaker gods that we're able to hit on these. And yeah, I really do think that majority of people that hit in the last release or the one previous were just the ones that won again. Feel free to take a look at this stuff. And he's got a pretty interesting site. He releases everything from like stickers to just the most random stuff. Like he has a freaking McDonald's crew neck shirt. Like that's just so random. He does books, he does socks, he does these crazy bags. I'm a fan of the bags that he does, and then this sticker, I really like this. I kind of wish I tossed this in my cart. Yeah, it's sold out now. Freaking great. Yeah, he does some really interesting work for NASA, and he's just an industrial designer at the end of the day. You know, these guys are like, they're of a specific type of breed. So I just wanted to touch on that, guys. How is everybody doing? How are you guys feeling about the initial stream today on us touching on these? These are clean. I freaking love them. I'm just ecstatic to have these in the building and a review for you guys today. Like you said, they drop later this month. Yes, the Tom Sachs will be they'll be releasing for the first time ever on Sneakers app. I believe it's later in the month. It's anytime from the last week of the month. Let me double check on Sneakers Tom Sachs release. Let me see. All right, so they will be releasing. I'm hoping I could give you a specific date on these since you're asking about it. It's the freaking Tom Sachs banana. So it says the draw is open. Tom Sachs website here. Okay, well we all know that it was okay. When's it releasing on freaking Sneakers? I believe it's on the 20-something. And it's anytime from the 25th to like the 28th, I believe. It's one of those dates. I'm going to have to double check and clarify with you guys because I know that they did. No, you know what? If you guys are just willing to rock with me real quick, let me go ahead and just pull it up because I do want to check on my Sneakers app. 29th. Okay, thank you. I was like, I know it's in the window like the last week of the 20-something, but here I'm talking about the 25th to the 28th, and I miss it by a little bit, all right? So, Mr. Old School, I appreciate you letting us know that. So, you guys, 29th is when these are going to be releasing on the Sneakers app. So guess what? If you took an L, it's okay. Keep your pants on. Hang in there. It's still on the horizon, all right? These are nice. Maybe we don't have to call it the bananas. Maybe we can call it the Tom Sachs Sunshine. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it, you can call it whatever you want. I don't make up these names, okay? But these are cool. I think they're funky. And, you know, these are just, they're freaking, their purpose is to be worn at the end of the day. And that's literally why he's really working to drive down the prices by he's gonna just keep continuing to pump these out, and I like that. I really like that a lot. But But yeah, any additional things you guys wanted to touch on in the stream today? Again, I wanted to go live. I'm trying to figure out if it makes sense for me. I might still end up going to Deluxe. They're probably going to be, I believe that, well, what was it, 6 to 9, I believe is when they're going to be open. So I might swing by even for like the tail end, maybe grab a drink or something like that. Just check out the vibes. I want to be there, you know? I want to be there. So I'm, again, whether I live stream tonight or I take some kind of documentation tonight, I do want to probably film the store in more of like a lighter setting, so maybe in the morning or something like that, either on Saturday, maybe Sunday. I'll put together a little bit of an edit, even if it's a short one, just to kind of like let you guys know, hey, this is the new Deluxe. It's a completely revamped shop. I'm excited. I'm just excited because, like, look, at the end of the day, guys, this is my city, you know? This is my city. Like, I've worked tooth and nail to like live here. Been here for 10 freaking years. Living out here is not easy, but like to me it's like, you know, no better time to live in the city than in your prime. And like, I don't know, for me, I wouldn't change a single thing. Like I wouldn't at all. And I've had some high highs and some low lows out here, but yeah, what's dropping tomorrow? Great question, Kruger Bud. Let me double check what is dropping tomorrow. I should have a little bit of an understanding. So hang tight. I should have a little bit of a schedule. Let's see. Weekly calendar. All right, so tomorrow's the 2nd. Again, happy September 1st to each and every single one of you guys watching this. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Definitely helps the channel out. So tomorrow we are... So it's weird why it's saying the crap shoe. It's not the crap shoe. Nike US releases Jordan Delta 2 Clot Flint and Palace Week 5. That's what I'm seeing over here. Hold up. Yeah, nothing really that's coming to mind that's like worth getting. Any winning numbers you can give me for the next Powerball? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll type something out here for you. But if you win, I want you to be smart about that money, okay? And I want you to hopefully maybe give to a good charity, and don't spend it all in one place. That's it. That's all I ask from you, okay? Let me go ahead and I'm going to type some numbers in. But I mean, look, if I'm going to type some numbers in, I want you to actually use them, right? Okay. Powerball. Okay, so five numbers and then one final number. Okay, I'm gonna do 2, 8, 14, 22, 33, and Powerball is... Okay, I believe this is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Powerball 15. Feel free to use that. No, I'm dead serious, guys. World Champ Pandas tomorrow. Okay, is that releasing on sneakers? I did not see that. It's probably going to be releasing on Nike app, I believe, right? But those are the numbers. Again, anybody in the chat, feel free to use that. But like, I'm a small ask. Don't spend it all in one place. Try to be financially responsible with it, and don't spend it all on sneakers, please. Like, come on. And yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, that's not really such a big ask. Donate to a good charity of your choice. You know, I think because, you know, a lot of people keep thinking about like what they would do with the money. What about what other people would do with the money? How many people can actually help with that money? You know, there's a lot of people in need and need a lot of help. You know, I really wish there were more people in the world that helped other people. I feel like, especially living out here in America, everybody's kind of like, it's very like every man for himself. Like, at least I've felt that in a lot of the organizations I've worked at. I've definitely felt that a lot in my personal life as well. So yeah, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, I don't mean to turn this into such a serious conversation. I'm just letting you guys know, like, it's a dog eat dog world, and we got to get after it, right? But Nike app. Okay, so anybody still viewing the Panda World Champion? They got this special Panda Dunk that they're going to be releasing. Let me bring it up. Panda World Dunk is going to be releasing, and Nikes. Okay, a world champion. I mean, yeah, you leave it to freaking Nike. So it does come with this like special plate. Shout out to High Snobariety. I can't even pronounce it, but it does come with a special plate. Gold over here. You got some accents, and this is a very well, I mean, we all know the Panda's already kind of hyped, or is more mainstream these days, but this is like top tier leather quality Panda. This is like if Panda, you put steroids on the Panda and it became like this alpha omega Panda dunk that just evolved into this. This is like the evolution of the Panda to the highest degree. All right, so I hope that freaking makes some sense to you guys. But these are clean and I like them, and I'm probably going to be going for them. What is the price tag, you might ask? Let's scroll down. Let's go ahead and take a look. So they're releasing September 2. Shout out to Mr. Old School for letting us know, because again, I was kind of like, I was looking on some of the release calendars here. I'm like, I'm not necessarily seeing anything. Now in terms of pricing, I don't necessarily. Do we got a price on this? Okay, I'm not too sure. But yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and take a peek at this, feel free to. It's all on High Snobariety. Dunk Low, Nike's website. So regular Nike app. And there you go. There you go. There you go. So guys, we are reaching the tail end of the hour. I'm going to actually swing by, probably a little bit more in incognito mode, to the deluxe event and just kind of see what's up, who's out there, what's good. I hope they're doing a raffle. It would be sick to join, to do something. I did get one of the shop shirts, which I'll probably be featuring on one of my next lives. I'll show you guys some video content of it. I'll bring my phone. I'll probably just take some little sneak peek photos and stuff like that of the shop, because they've changed their layout. It really looks more like an Apple shop, you know what I mean, or like a boutique shop now than what it used to in the past. It looked like more of a mom and pop shop with just a bunch of stuff everywhere, and yeah, just a weird rug and all this stuff. And it was just like a cluster of so much merch and everything was there. And now it's like you can actually breathe in the shop, and you can actually like think in the shop. You know these shops similar to Apple where you enter shop and you're like, oh, it's so spacious, and there's so much like there's like space to think. You know what I mean? So, and you can actually see stuff. Christian says, do you see Dunk went up in retail price again? Which Dunk are you talking about? Are you talking about these? Or are you talking about the Panda Dunks? Because I'm not. I mean, look, a lot of Dunks are going to be going up in value. It's just that time of year. We're nearing Christmas. What happened in the freaking year? I have no idea. I really can't tell you. It's just, all I know is I'm looking up and I'm seeing, whoa, what happened? We're freaking in September now. Like, what freaking happened? I remember launching my first sneaker review in January, second week of January, and it's just like, whoo, like the freaking year just passed. We're almost at 1,000 watch hours. I think after this video, we're gonna, guys, can we stop and just celebrate for a second? I think we just hit 1,000 watch hours. I want to bring it up on my screen here. So we're at 1,383 subscribers. So shout out to you if you're watching this and you're subscribed to this channel. I appreciate you. I really do, and it means a lot to me because we're building over here. We're getting out the latest sneakers, reviewing them live time, for your viewing pleasure. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the analytics on the back end. And I think, guys, I think, oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. So right now, I don't know if you can see this. We're at 988.1 watch hours. So I'm almost sure by this weekend, we're going to be hitting that 1,000 watch hours. To me, it's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal considering the fact, like, I took a step back in the start of the year and I was like, all right, I want to take this and I want to take this seriously, and we're going to bring this channel slowly but surely to the moon. You know it. Hey, yo, Christian, I appreciate you, man. You're like one of the most consistent viewers, and I really hope you're enjoying a lot of the content I put out because I care about this stuff and I care about you guys watching, and I want to be able to put out tangible stuff that you're actually enjoying, you know? Like, these just came out today and yesterday, so we got them in hand. Shout out again to Kruger Bud for sure. 120 for the low and 135 for the high tomorrow. Oh, okay. So, guys, that's what you meant. They raised the price in Dunks. Yeah, I guess they did. So maybe from 110 now it's 120 or 130. I'm not surprised. It's like Nike sees the value in these, and like, look, it's the same freaking materials, your same regular degular Panda Dunk or whatever it is. I know the pandas that they're releasing tomorrow are the world champions, which is awesome. But for the regular pandas to bring up the price, okay? So that is going to affect resale. It's going to bite into your profits, unfortunately. But this is why we got to be more strategic about how we acquire sneakers. Well, instead of just getting one pair, can we get two pairs? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, like, look, at the end of the day, Nike observes the market. They see how much people are reselling stuff for. So what can we do? What can we do? All we can continue to do is buy and sell and do what we do. Krugerbud says, love everything about this channel, mate. To the moon. Yeah, man. Again, I have a lot, like, I do compare myself to a lot of other YouTubers, and I see their thumbnails, and I see the fact that they're live during drop time. I really want to get to that point, but I'm seeing right now my niche is around this period of time because it's like within my bandwidth right now. But I do want to start really figuring out a better schedule, and I know I've promised that, or at least have told you guys that. I think about like a couple weeks ago, if not a month ago, that I do plan on getting a schedule in place. Right now, the schedule in place is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 to 8 p.m. PST. So that's kind of like the schedule I kind of have in place right now. But again, this could change. I'm just trying to figure out like how I can do it. And heck, with the amount of sneakers that I'm sitting on right now, we're gonna get pretty busy this next 3 weeks. That's all I can tell you guys. I do plan on going to New York City sometime soon. I'm trying to figure out and balance my life because this guy needs a little bit of a break, and what better place to go than freaking New York City, baby. I love New York City. I love the people. I love the dynamic. I love the energy. It brings so much to me. There's something about the chaos of New York City that brings me peace and serenity. I have no, I don't know, I have no other words than that. So I just want to let you guys know I do plan on going sometime in September, hopefully for 5 to 7 days if I can muster it up. So I'm trying to figure out some kind of balance and, making that happen. But yeah, yo, shout out to each and every single one of you guys. I'm going to do it. I'm going to Deluxe, so I'm going to be peacing out over here. But much love to each and every single one of you guys watching the freaking channel, baby. Like, it means the world to me. So we did review these, and I am hyped on these. I highly, highly, highly recommend. So again, for this, I'm giving a solid 9. These ones, I'm going to give a solid 8 out of 10. I really like them. Materials are awesome. Everything. It's just super, super solid sneaker. Highly recommend picking them up if you haven't already. If this is something you want in your collection or for the toe, go for them. With that being said, I'm peacing out for the evening over here. I'm going to go enjoy myself, probably a brew, and maybe hang out with some people in Deluxe. And guys, thank you. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, on your way out, smash that like button. Definitely does help with the algorithm and bringing this channel to the masses. But with that being said, much love. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. And one last thing before I jump here, because I have to do this. I'm actually super surprised that my Instagram has actually slowly been just picking up. So I do want to just let you guys know, for anybody new who is watching this, feel free to follow me because I am going to be posting. Well, I post a lot of my content on Instagram, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring that up real quick here. Real quick. Yeah, so feel free to, see, people already blowing me up over here. Feel free to follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Ernest_Con. I pretty much post a lot of my yo-yo content. There's me eating cake on my birthday, a bunch of yo-yo stuff, but also, what do we do over here? We talk about sneakers, guys, all right? So feel free to subscribe, follow, or what have you, and I am going to be peacing out for the evening. Thank you, all right? And with that being said, shout out again to Krugerbud. Much love to you, man. And all you guys, Christian 2K, Mr. Old School, all you guys, thank you so much. I'm peacing out. Cop these if you like them. I think they're freaking fire sneakers. Peace, and have a great evening. Later.